Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Porch Time Live from Casey's Call Studio. I just realized it went live pretty quick, didn't we? We didn't let anything build up. And there's absolutely no one on yet. But that's all right. We'll just sit here and talk like there's 10,000 people watching. Real quick, we'll look at radar because there is some rain and storms in and around the area. If you look back to the west, this is the edge of air that we can breathe. And as soon as this comes through tonight, the humidity is going to go away. And that's what we're wanting. So as soon as that happens, someone's out there. As soon as that happens, this humidity is going to drop and we're going to be able to feel it. Severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood. Where's that thunderstorm warning at? Oh, over in Ohio. There is some stuff to our west, but nothing significant. Probably a clap of thunder, some heavy rain, but this is the less humid air coming our way. And that's what we want. And as soon as that gets through, it's supposed to pick back up as it comes into the state around 10 or 11, just by looking at the radar returns throughout the afternoon and evening. And then, but nothing severe, at least that's what I was told. So we're going to stick with that, nothing severe. But anyway, wanted to hit on that. So in the next few days, the weather's going to be fantastic, which means the Old Settlers Day Parade, I think, which is Sunday, I believe it is, Saturday or Sunday. I think it's Sunday. I'm in that with Dan and his group, Mr. Downing. We will probably be live from that float. So if you see us, wave and talk to us. What's up, Mr. Clendenin? I think it's just me and you, Joe. I think everybody's out doing stuff. Just me and you, buddy. Just me and you hanging out. Not only that, but there's lots of stuff coming up in August. One of them is National Night Out Open House and Push-In. It's for the new Martinsville Police Department facility and the new fire department. They've got games, food, free food, drinks, giveaways, and there'll be a tug of war between MPD and Martinsville Fire Department. Right? I hear you, Joe. I'm good with that. That is coming up on August 5th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That'll be fun. We'll be live there. There's all sorts of stuff coming up in the month of August. You got concerts at Cedar Creek. You got concerts at Tier 10. You got a concert this Friday night, I think, right here in town. I think it's maybe one of the last free ones. Maybe not. Sunday night at midnight. Yes, at midnight. We'll be live. CB and I will be live from Ciderwoods Field for the official start of football season. We'll cover practice a little bit. We'll talk to the boys a little bit, talk to Coach. I had the pleasure of going up to the hill last night as the boys were running it, and got to talk to the kids just a little bit, and I gave them some insight on how it used to be and how they're carrying on the tradition and trying to get somewhere that we all didn't. We tried, but we didn't. So that was interesting, and looking forward to football season. I can't wait. I don't watch professional basketball, and college basketball has been boring since IU's been horrible. And football starts tomorrow night, actually, NFL, but I don't watch NFL. But college football season's coming up, and high school football season's coming up, and that I can live with. I'll watch me some Notre Dame and IU, and of course Martinsville. And if you're not from Martinsville, your respective towns of Mooresville or Bloomington, Decatur, Monrovia, Indian Creek. We do the Martinsville games on this site. And we were offered to do, I think Eastern Green wanted us to come down and go live at their games, which I would have loved to, but my heart wouldn't have been in it. What's up, Kurt? My heart wouldn't have been in it at all. Kurt, got to get you and Willie back in here soon. We got to talk college football, as a matter of fact, because I'm ready. I'm ready for some college football. Not NFL. I can't do NFL. You two can talk about NFL. But I'm ready for some college football, which is pretty much minor league NFL now anyway. So, they're going in to make the donuts. They're tempting me. But anyway, looking forward to that. Old Settlers Day Parade this Sunday night. We'll be at the high school to cover the football team's first practice. Friday night there's a concert downtown, free, I believe. Hey, not to change the subject, did you notice Morgan Street was not blocked tonight when I went through there? Drove straight through. The barriers were down. You just drove straight, like it was open, continual, like it's been. I was like, okay. I thought it was supposed to be closed, but unless I was dreaming, I drove right through there, which I'm good with that. Something else I want to talk about. Got the National Night Out. That's coming up. Better leave me out of college football talk, but college basketball will be here before you know it. I need to leave you out of college basketball talk and bring you in for football. No one wants to talk about the Blue Devils. No one. The only reason we talk about the Blue Devils is because that's where one Riley Leonard actually came from before he was a Notre Dame quarterback. Now, Kurt and Willie are, well, Kurt's a diehard Dookie Blue Devil fan and knows his college basketball well. Willie, no, not so much. But Willie knows soccer, and so we like to act like he knows other things. But we have fun. Kurt, I see him running every night, dude. He just makes me want to vomit every time I see him. And the other day it was like 175 out in the shade, and here he comes. Just Daniel Jones with a dookie as well. So you've got AR is a Floridian, or a Gator, I should say. A Gator and two dookies heading the Colts up. Whoever wins that battle out. But yeah, Kurt runs every night, and the other day is 175 out, and he comes running up, just a mass of sweat. And I was like, "You want water?" He's like, "No, I'm good. I'm getting ready to go home." Dude, I got sweaty just looking at him. But yeah, not a chance. Those days running in that heat are over with. And to think I was like, I used to play softball and this stuff, and basketball and run. And now I don't even want to go out to my car. I don't know. Getting old sucks. But lots of cool stuff coming up. Busy weekend ahead. Stay with us. Oh, let me backtrack even more. Friday morning I'll be at Excellent Day Breakfast. I got to get in there and say hi to the folks. I noticed that the barriers were down and people were parking in that parking lot, even though it's not completed, which just struck me funny. So people just moved the barriers, are like, we're parking here. I don't know if the city did it or what, but I went by there the other morning. I think it was Sunday morning, and it was packed. So, and they're working the bugs out. Caesar knows it. Limited on staff at times. Hard to get good help anywhere. And when you got the crowds going in there like he does right now, man, you got to be on top of it. And big crowds, good food. I've not had a bad plate of food yet since I've been in there. And I've been in there 2 or 3 weekends now. And we'll be in there this Friday morning at 6:30. Don't have a guest lined up yet. I'm working on one. CB might be back with me if I can get him up. That's awful early for him. Hopefully he does. Corey's a good dude. I love him and Michelle and their trips they take to Florida. And last night we had, if you missed it, Tuesday nights are Bible for Dummy shows, and we had a show last night. Started late. There's Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Mike. We started at 8:30, but we had a conversation for about half of the night. over just some certain topics in Numbers, in the book of Numbers, and really in-depth conversation at times. If you go back and watch it, because Mike Ellis, Luke Jackson, and Jason Abney, respectively, they all give different viewpoints. And of course, then you have my viewpoint and Corey's and Beth. And it was a really good conversation last night. And that is the image that I had when we started this, was we can really dig into things in the Bible that don't make sense to us, or we don't understand, or why is it that way? And I question it. I have to. And they know it. That I'm going to question it in front of them. I want to hear their professional input on this topic, or on that topic, or whatever. So when I read it to myself, I have an idea of just what the heck I'm talking about, and trying to convey it to myself or to anyone else if I get in that conversation. I don't want to feel like a fool while I'm reading it. And you can get lost in the Bible real quick. So it was a good conversation last night. But Corey was back in last night, and hopefully he'll be back with me Friday morning. Friday night, concert downtown. Sunday, Old Settlers Day Parade will be in that. Sunday night at midnight, we will be at the football field to watch the Artesians' first practice, and we'll go live with that. And I think that's it. I think that's it between now and Sunday. I actually was supposed to have a show tonight, but Zach and company, they had to bail. They had some stuff going on, so he couldn't come in tonight. That's the first wellness response group. Don't forget a national night out at the Martinsville Police Department, the Martinsville Fire Department, August 5th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will be food, drinks, fun giveaways, vehicles on site, booths from service area providers. Donate to which team you think will win in the tug of war between the fire station and the police station. And that will be a fun night. Looking forward to that. We'll be live there on August 5th. And in the meantime, we're planning the world's largest trunk or treat right here in Morgan County, right here in Martinsville. As I zoom back in, let's reload the National Weather Service radar. There is a rain over by Shelbyville, and nothing really close to us yet. It's still over in Illinois. And as I said, once this front comes through, the humidity is going to go away, and the temperature over the next few days, there's lows down to like 58 forecasted. I'm like, dude, that's like, I'm going to open the doors and window, and just lay there in my BVDs. I mean, that's perfect sleeping weather. That is phenomenal sleeping weather. Looking forward to that. And then, of course, Friday morning, excellent day breakfast. Cannot miss that. So that's all I wanted to do, is I wanted to pop on here and spread some information. I know I've got other things I'm supposed to be talking about, but I don't have anything in front of me right now. I'm at a loss for words. I'll punch the radar back up here so you guys can see. So rain to our north, nothing severe. Rain to our west, nothing severe. No watches or warnings. Once this comes through, that's when the temperature is going to change and the humidity is going to go away. There was a severe thunderstorm up here by Cleveland. These are all flash floods due to storms out that way as we look across the continental. I don't know why they got a severe thunderstorm out in the middle of, what is that? What is that? Out in the middle of the ocean. Special marine warning. Tsunami? We got to see. For Lake Charles. Maybe high, I don't know. I have no clue. Never seen that one before. Anyway. I've been to Lake Charles, stationed right down there, actually, just north of there. Anyway, back home in sweet Indiana. Yes, remind people to contact, as I get the camera back on me, as Shannon nicely put it, these forms right here, porch time, tread trimmers, yellow dumpsters. This is the registration for trunk or treat, and you can be a vendor or a trunk or treater or both. If on the main flyer we send out here in about a month, if you want to be a main sponsor like these three right here and like Chains Irrigation, if you want to be a main sponsor on the main flyer coming out at the end of the month, we're asking for a significant donation of $1,000. We're not saying you have to pay that, but we want that donation like that. Because all this money's going to Bowen. Every penny. Hang on one second. All right, that's from Carl. So get a hold of myself or Shannon right there. If you need to, I was digging back through old messages this evening, and found 2 or 3 that I did not send things to. And I found one that I had, that we did send to, and they had totally forgotten in their emails that the form was there. So if you've communicated with me and you gave me your email and Shannon hasn't sent you the form yet, or if you've not located it yet, get a hold of me. We'll send you another. If you want to be involved and you've not let us know, message me or Shannon. We're over 100 cars now. I'd say we're at 25-ish vendors, 3 food trucks, antique machinery. AB3 Farms is bringing some stuff. It's going to be a fun night. We've got lights coming. We've got motorcycles. We've got dumpsters. We got tractors. We got a hayride. Yeah. It's going to be a fun night, and this may be an event we want to do yearly. Maybe not on the 18th, but we're going to try to make it happen moving forward, including next year. Get through this year first, and we'll stumble out of the blocks and make it happen and go from there. So, my phone's blowing up now. Carl and Otis, what are we doing? Carl and Otis, I'm live. Carl, type in here. I need to text him, so I'll put on live. Type it on the. Right now, call in. Let's see if Carl calls in. That'll give us something fun. That'll give us something fun to talk about. Don't forget, if you want to be a sponsor, it's going to cost you, because this money's going to Bowen. Bowen Land Fair, every penny of it. Tread trimmers are involved, yellow dumpsters involved, Shane's Irrigation is involved, porch time's involved. What's up, Mr. Gilbert? Do you need to call in and talk to me live on air, since you don't answer my text during the day? I'm surprised you're not sitting at home in your Purdue jersey waiting on football season. Give me a call, Carl. We'll go live. We'll put you on air right now, mister. Waiting. Anticipating. If you want to sign up for the trunk or treat, get a hold of that young lady right there, Shannon, or myself. We have a lot of cool stuff coming. There's Mr. Gilbert. You are live on Porch Time, Mr. Gilbert.
What's up, Mr. Kevin?
How you doing, sir? You're typing a book in there, and I can't get to it. And I was like, I'm just going to tell him to call in. So, what's going on?
Oh, enjoying this miserable weather in Georgia.
The cold, the less humid air front is over entering Illinois right now, and it should be here about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. So our humidity is going to drop a ton. Hopefully it will for you as well.
No, it's not.
Not down there until October.
Yeah, it's 112 to 120.
Wow.
That's humidity levels. It's 100, 105 actual temperatures.
Yeah, that's why I've not moved from central Indiana yet, or I would have a long time ago.
Yeah, me either.
So
this is
the fish bite all year round down there, though.
Yeah, not right now. They're not. It's tough.
Where are you guys at?
So we're in Augusta, Georgia.
Wait a minute, they got a golf course there.
Yes, they do. We're like 5 minutes from it.
But they had some serious damage to one of the holes from flooding from recent storms I saw. How is the water high down there?
It's not high, but man, it's hot. The water temps are 91 degrees on the lake.
Woo! Now, is this for the kids again?
Yeah, this is the high school nationals. Official day starts tomorrow.
So this is it.
Yep.
This is the big day. This is why we had them in studio.
Yep, 249 teams take the water tomorrow.
So what happens when our kids win first place?
Well, they get bragging rights, get to the Bassmaster Classic, get a lot of scholarship money, and do something that...
I don't know if you can see, but I got an empty spot back here on the wall that would look good for like port sign sponsors, high school champion, national champion, Bassmasters.
It's going to be tough. We're struggling right now. It's the fish are deep. We're fishing 40 to 100 foot depth waters.
Really? Because it's so warm.
It's so warm. They're not biting. Everybody down here is struggling right now. It's tough.
You got to spit on your hook, bud.
Yeah, well, we tried that too. I threw the kitchen sink out yesterday, and it didn't work either.
You go through everything in the tackle box. Are you only allowed to have so many lures, though?
No, I mean, they have whatever they want. They just can only fish with one pole.
That's fine. I was under the impression, because I like you, on days like today, I'm not getting off that lake, and I'm throwing everything in my tackle box at some point in time down there, and I don't care how goofy the lure looks. I'm going to try to make it happen. But yeah, I wasn't for sure if you had limitations.
We've bought a few things here and there while we've been here trying, and it just, I mean, we're on fish. We found fish. And we've had fish every day, just nothing.
Very limited.
It's been very, very limited of what we find and what we've gotten down here. It's a tough bite right now. I mean, and the fish are following the bait. I mean, they're chasing the bait all the way to the boat. They just won't commit.
Well, I'm going to change gears on you just a touch, because it was something you were involved with the boys at the city park for the big fish contest. I've drove up there like 3 or 4 times during these warm days in the evening just to check some things out. Just drive through and turn around and drive back out. That pond has been packed almost every time I've went up there. Probably 15, 20 people.
That's good.
And I'm like, that is what we wanted. People are fishing that thing again. And next year's event, I know you already got plans. You got to get through tomorrow, or what you got going on now. But next year up there is going to be a blast.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We'll get more kids involved.
Yep. All right, boss. Well, good luck to you and the boys. Tell them, bring home some big ones. If not, they're already winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the thing. We didn't realize. I mean, I knew this was a pretty prestigious getting to do this, but there are only 4 teams out of Indiana. But we found out today there are 20,000 high school anglers across the U.S. that fish this trail, and only 490. So there's 249 teams, so 498 anglers are down here.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's pretty prestigious.
They're a pretty good company then.
Yeah. It's there's guys from Canada. There's guys that drove 28 hours to get here.
Any, like, celeb sons or daughters or anything like that?
No, not on the high school. The juniors actually had 3 pro fishermen. They have their kids in the junior side, which was down here last week. But there's none in the high school that we know of.
Very cool. Well, good luck to the boys. Let them know, and you guys be safe. Stay out of that heat as much as possible, buddy. You're not young anymore.
No, it's taking us all.
Right. All right, Carl. Have a good night, sir.
Yes.
Carl Gilbert. He does a lot for the young folks in this county as far as fishing. His son, and I think Wyatt is the other boy. They are representing not only the state, Morgan County, but the state of Indiana as well in the Nationals High School Bassmaster Fishing Tournament down in Augusta, Georgia. And the lake that they're on is a massive lake that runs way all over that area. They were in studio a few weeks ago. We raised them some cash to get down there. They helped out on the Big Fish contest during the 4th of July. And just that, I wish we would have had something. We may have. And I just was too dumb and just ignored it. I wish we would have had something like that when I was in school. Either hunting or bows and arrows or fishing. I would have loved that. That would have been right up my alley, especially that good. Because at that age, if I wasn't playing football, I was trapping or hunting or fishing. Me and Tim were every day, bar none. So, and it's always good to hear from Carl. I like giving him a hard time. He will be at the Halloween event, I'm pretty sure. I think he's back. I don't know if he's going away or what. I think he said he will be there. He's going to try to be there. So that's all I have tonight. Recapping real quick. If you want to be involved in the Halloween, whether it be a trunker, passing out candy, or a vendor or a sponsor, send myself or Shannon Sutherland your email. And you can be like Yellow Dumpster, Tread Trimmers, Porch Time, if you want to be a main sponsor, and like Shane's Irrigation. If you just want to be a vendor or be a trunker, you get one of these forms. Send her or myself your email. We'll make it happen. We'll get you involved. We'll have fun with it. I'm hoping to be back. We're in Alabama. That's right. I thought you said you'd be gone, but I didn't know for sure exactly where you're going to be. National Night Out, August 5th at Martinsville Police Department, showing off the new building, and the Martinsville Fire Department, August 5th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Free food, drinks, tug of war between the fire department and the police department. That'll be a fun night. Friday night concert downtown. Sunday, Old Settlers Day Parade. I'll be in that with Dan Downing for Sheriff's Group. Looking forward to that. We'll probably go live there. I'll be live Friday morning at Excellent Day Breakfast. I believe Corey Baker will be back with us that morning. Sunday night, we will be at Artesian Football Field to cover the opening of Martinsville football at 12:15 Monday morning. That's it. Almost got a half an hour out of me. Now I'm just going to go home and go to bed, so tired. Go back and watch the Bible show. I'm telling you. Last night was exactly what I thought about when I first started it. This was the show I was looking forward to. Stuff like this. It was very in-depth. Very educational. We have three great guys in here that know the Bible inside and out. Mike Ellis, Mr. Abney, and Mr. Luke Jackson. Hello, Shelley. Old Settlers Day Sunday, Shelley, Sunday. I will be in it. I'll be live from the Dan Downing for Sheriff float or truck or wagon or whatever it is. Looking forward to that. Hopefully it's not. It's supposed to be nice. Weather's supposed to be nice after tonight, after this front comes through. A little rain, a little thunder, nothing severe. At least that's what I'm being told. I just can't wait. Oh, there's Keaton. Keaton Coriel. How goes it? Mr. Porch Cat himself. Talked to Keaton earlier tonight. But I'll be there Sunday, Shelley, up at Old Settlers Day Parade. And I'll go live. I'm a live bunch this weekend. Friday night, Sunday night. I got to get Johnny Bolin in here, Mr. Handyman. I got Michelle Keller coming in. I got to get Bailey's Monuments in here. I got to message Allison, get her in here. Some ready or not. So lots of stuff going on. We're always busy, you know that, and we're also ramping up for this massive, the world's largest trunk or treat. We're going to break records. Guinness Book of World Record people said we need to pay $16,000 or $13,000 for them to come here and verify that it's a world record. We don't need them. We know what the number is. The folks out in Oregon have the record right now. As soon as we beat that, we're going to send them drone footage of the count of our vehicles and let them know they're not number one anymore. We'll have to look it up. It's a very good game. I know Timmy would have enjoyed it. Timmy. I thought about him a lot the other day, Keaton, and man, it just some of the memories tears me up. I know it does you too. But I was reminiscing. I was off in my own little world reminiscing. And sometimes you have to snap out of that because it'll tear you up in the middle of the day. But I know he would be all over this freaking Halloween thing. Oh, is it okay? Oh, he'd have freaking loved that. I remember when Gears of War first came out, you couldn't pry him away from the computer or the PlayStation or whatever it was. All right, guys, I'm going to jump. I'm going to go home and try to count sheep to 6,000 without and go to sleep, hopefully. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're almost through it. Much better temperatures tomorrow. Humidity's going away. We're in for a good stretch. I saw that. I wasn't going to comment on that, but between that and Logan posted, today was the girls' mom's birthday, and Logan was posting pics, and I'm in the background of one or two of them, and I got a nice Notre Dame hat on and suntan, and I'm about 50 pounds lighter, so I'm glad I didn't have any jorts on though. So I don't know. Good stuff, man. Keaton, you behave. Love you guys. Have a good night. And I'll probably be back on tomorrow night for something. I probably got a show and just forgot. If not, we'll see you Friday morning. Have a good night.